Alright class, I know I had already pulled this out in video 1 and had written some notes on here, but I had left that one at school, so I got a different one here. Remember, our essays need to be 9 sentences long. You're going to have your intro or your topic sentence, your 3-point sentence, then you're going to have your first point, and its support or its text evidence. Then you have your second point and your support or your text evidence. And then you're going to have your third point, and then your support or your text evidence, and then finally your conclusion. Now remember, the conclusion sounds a lot like the topic. And our topic today is going to answer the question, what is the theme? We're going to change this to what is the theme of, and then ... whichever story you pick. I'm picking the Cranberry Connection because I think I found 3 of them in there. I went back and reread this story. I starred them. There might be a 4th one in here. You might want to include this in there. I mean, there's plenty that you could write about on this one. All right. So like last week, we're going to reject anything that is not 9 sentences long. Do not bother putting an X through this and then telling your folks you don't have to do it. It's 9 sentences long. Start with the topic sentence, and then your 3-point sentence, and then 3 of your own ideas with 3 text evidences, and then your conclusion. Don't forget to indent on the first one. Okay? What is the theme? The theme of the Cranberry Connection is, and then I was going back and thinking about what is the theme of the Cranberry Connection. Okay, well, our essential question this week was all talking about why is it important to record things that happened in the past. And so I'm going to include that in my answer. The theme of the Cranberry Connection is that it is very important to record things as written records for the next generation. Here's my topic. That's my topic sentence. It answers the question about the theme. What's the theme? And my theme was to record things down as written records for the next generation. If you didn't like written records, you could always put diary in there to write down things in a diary for the next generation to be able to read. Now I need my 3-point sentence, and so I'm going to say, should we capitalize the Cranberry Connection? I found 3, here's my 3-point sentence, 3 evidences that will show the importance of keeping a diary. I didn't want to use the same word as written records. Okay? So now let's go find them. First, we're done with our topic, or introductory. We're done with our 3-point sentence. Now I'm on to my first point. Remember, my first point, I'm going to use my own words. Own words. And then I'm going to use the text evidence, their words. My words first. So here's the first one I found. I think I found Grandma's diary, she told her mother. Her mother quickly came closer and said, "What a find! I can't wait to read it. I miss her." Then seeing Anna's frown, Mom said, "But you found Grandma's diary. You can read it first." So why did she frown? Because Mom was going to read it, and she really wanted to read. She really wanted to read about her grandmother. So that's going to be my first point. What's her name? Anna. Anna is very excited to read her grandmother's diary. My words. Now comes their words. And so I'm going to find the page number. It's page 313. It's paragraph. That's 1, that's 2. It's paragraph 3. This is actually paragraph 3 right here. But you can read it first. I'm going to combine these two sentences here. On page 313, paragraphs 3 and 4, it says, box this up right here. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to box up your place where you found your text evidence. You can't just put them anywhere. It says, and now I'm going to use a little bit of both of those. I think I found Grandma's diary. And I can't wait to read it. And I paraphrase that last part right here, but you can read it first. So I put down I can't wait to read it. Alright, so that was my own words and the text evidence. The exact words from the story, and I found them right here. Now I just got to do that 2 more times. My words, their words. My words, their words. And then the conclusion sentence, and the conclusion sentence should sound a lot like my topic sentence. In the Cranberry Connection, it was very evident that writing things down is important for the next generation. That's how I might say that. Now, you could stop my video, rewind it, and write that exact thing down for my conclusion if you struggle writing this. Now, I'm also going to give you sentences 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 here. Here they come. I'm not going to write them down, but you can stop my video and write them down. So here's my next one that I found. The recipe for the bread must have been passed down through the generations. So Anna knew she had better learn how to make it. Mom, could you help me make cranberry bread today? And so my own words is, Anna knows and realizes that this cranberry recipe of her grandmother's has been passed down through the generations. So Anna wants to make the bread. Boom, that was my own words. Now I'm going to go on page 314. The text says, Anna knew she had better learn how to make cranberry bread. Because the it's there, they don't know what that is, so I said cranberry bread. Anna knew that she had better learn how to make cranberry bread. So this is my first words, and then their words. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this one down here. She smiled and handed the dusty diary to her mom. I don't want to break the Cranberry Connection. I have to be ready to teach my own kids. Anna, my words, Anna is ready to pass on this cranberry bread to her own children someday. How exciting that will be. My words. And then their words. On page 314, our story says, I have to be ready to teach my own kids how to make that bread. Alright, some of you guys that are great writers should be pretty easy. You don't need to copy all of mine. You can come up with your own points and your own. If you're not so hot at this, and this is the first week that you're really going to do dynamite on it because the essays are killing some of your guys' grades, go ahead and copy my first 4 sentences. Then I gave you sentence 5 and 6 in my video, if you listen to it carefully when I was talking here. And I gave you sentence 7 and 8 in my video right here. If you were listening carefully, pause it, write it down, pause it, write it down, rewind it if you have to. And I gave you the conclusion. When I talked about your conclusion, should sound a lot like your topic sentence. Alright guys, this week has got to be a ton better than last week. Take your time, do some great work. God bless your day.